Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peeping city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Cuffing him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip. Raw when he numbs the shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take, I make it better. We showing grace, next mega stretches. It only takes me about 4 quarters to make it 10, bitch. Dime bags of shake, you a bitch if you cop an eighth or lesser. Pounds getting filleted, you wasting seconds. Yeah. You're wasting seconds. Brain dead. Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost starts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya. Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, and live we are for episode 107 of Shockwave. And we were just deep in the thoughts of the man we are about to see in just a few moments here, taking on Pink Star to get things started this evening. Amari Rivers reflecting on what has obviously been a rough couple of months, specifically though, last couple of weeks not being too kind to Amari Rivers, the hardest working man in CMV. And to be honest here, I don't know if things are going to be getting much better for him tonight. Because one-on-one, he must go with that man right there, the former Intercontinental Champion, the man who looks to become Intercontinental Champion once again at Validation. After failing to defeat Tobias Jones last week here on Shockwave, another banger between the two in the main event that saw Tobias Jones for the second time pin Pinkstar clean in the middle of the ring. Pinkstar, though, after the matchup, had the opportunity to attack Tobias Jones as he did a couple weeks prior, but chose not to, chose instead to shake Tobias's hand. Tobias Jones finally getting what he wanted, Pinkstar's respect. But Pinkstar saying afterwards, this isn't over. One more match. Pinkstar said, one more match at Validation. 2 out of 3 falls. You beat me, Tobias, I will never challenge for the Intercontinental Championship again so long as you hold the championship. Pinkstar saying, you're the only man to beat me, and you've done it twice. Give me the chance to erase both of those losses in one night. A 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Tobias Jones agreeing, and it is on. 2 out of 3 falls for the Intercontinental Championship at Validation. But Amare Rivers, unlike that phony Mr. No Days Off Troy Colt, Amare Rivers really is the hardest working man here in CMV, and he's hoping to erase what has been a tough few weeks with a big win right here tonight. And it's a great night of action to look forward to, my friends. Validation just around the corner, live from Los Angeles, California. The remainder of the Rite of Passage gold medallion is going to be dished out here tonight for the men and women. Multiple qualifying matchups. Not to mention a huge trios matchup in our main event. Tornado tag team matchup as the Jackals will take on the trio of Cam Harris, Blake Virtue, and undisputed World Heavyweight Champion Troy Colt, ahead, of course, of the dream match at Validation for the championship finally happening. The match we should have seen over 2 years ago finally happens in LA, but right now it's Amare Rivers, it's Pinkstar, and a Pinkstar going straight after Rivers with that tilt-a-whirl backstabber. The obviously much larger Rivers here. Pinkstar trying to use his superior speed and agility straight out the gate, and it's working for him. Now a standing corkscrew senton into the pin. Rivers was not expecting this, and it might cost him a kick out there. I really got to get me one of those white turtlenecks, man. The discus knife edge chop and straight to the ropes, of course, but well, perhaps some grease still left over on those ropes. Pinkstar with a bit of a slip up, but luckily he's able to stay in control, go behind, and a Pele kick and a stun. Rivers, yeah, he's going to need to get out of here and reevaluate the situation, but Pinkstar not giving him the chance. Nice little sidestep there by Rivers. But can he get Pinkstar back into the ring? No, multiple elbows to the midsection. Pinkstar, who's hungry to get back to his winning ways, hungry to become Intercontinental Champion once again, but if he fails in Validation, he will never be able to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship again so long as Tobias is champion. Pinkstar now going to throw Rivers back into the ring. Taking a moment, though, maybe exhausted himself the first minute of this matchup. Oh, or maybe not. Frog splash from off the ropes, but took too long, and Rivers able to see it coming, gets out of the way. It's now monkey flip going to send Pinkstar into the corner. To his feet, the king of the ring with an Irish whip. Of course, we'll see the queen in action a little bit later on. Triple threat tornado tag team matchup as Ellie Quinn and Amelia Jones of the Killjoy Club will take on Maggie Shaw and Isabella Almas and Celestia and Women's World Champion Hakiko. Ooh, big, beautiful fall away moonsault there. Pinkstar thinking about going to the top rope, but decides against it. Instead, going to bring Rivers to his feet for a springboard into an acai. Ooh, reverse DDT from Pinkstar, and that might do it. Only a 1 count, though. As Rivers tries to get right to his feet. Super kick from Pink Star. Rivers is rocked, and Pink Star now lying in wait for what we're not going to find out. Rivers shuts him down. They're going to spin him around, but Pink Star, whoa, back and forth here. Reversal fest like it's 1999. My goodness. Pink Star so fast, though, gets spun around. Rivers from behind, back, suplex turned into a powerbomb and stacks him up here. 1, 2, what a way to get back on track for Amare Rivers to become only the second man ever to pin or submit Pink Star. Tobias Jones, the only one to do it, and he's done it twice. F5! 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 Into the pin, Rivers. 1, 2, but a kick out. Might have been Amare's best chance right there, and he knows he's going to try to get back on the attack quickly here. Elevated flatliner. That's vintage Amare Rivers right there. And maybe looking for that standing 450 splash, but Pink Star with a jawbreaker closes the distance, takes Rivers down to his knees, spinning back kick, man. Some serious whiplash right there for the king of the ring, who now eats a knee right between the eyes. Rivers doing all he can to stay in the fight here. Kick to the face by Pink Star, who now goes off the ropes, maybe looking for another Hurricane Rana DDT. Rivers writhing in pain right now. Like I said before this matchup started, I don't know that this is going to be the night Amare Rivers is able to turn things around. Then again, maybe not such a good idea to count him out. Pink Star and Amare Rivers both missing their intended maneuvers. Now Rivers off the ropes with a clothesline to the back of the head. Drag Pink Star slowly but surely away from the ropes. I think he's looking for that standing 450 splash again. Yes, he is. The king of the ring nails it right in the middle of the ring, guys. This could be it. Uno, dos, but no tres. Pink Star's hurt, though, and Rivers, he's no idiot. He's going to keep on the attack here, but a nice duck right there. Dodges that kick now off the ropes. Tries for the acai moonsault again. Misses, though, and Rivers with a great combo. Scoop slam, drops down behind his Pink Star. Able to shove him forward now, put some distance here between the two. Amare, though, still in control as he drags Pink Star over to the ropes. Maybe looking for an Irish whip. No, what is this? Powerbomb, using that top rope to give him some extra oomph. Now vintage Amare Rivers here with a little smirk on his face, holding his knee to the back of Pink Star's head, mocking the former Intercontinental Champion. But a nice jawbreaker right there by Pink Star, gets back to his feet. And we've seen this before. Liger bomb from Pink Star. 1, 2, but a kick out. Rivers with some very serious resolve on display in this matchup. He knows he really can't afford to suffer another loss. But Pink Star's not looking to slow down, en route to validation in his last chance to become Intercontinental Champion once again. Great vertical suplex to the much larger Rivers there by Pink Star. And now looks to act quick. Irish whip, and off the ropes goes Rivers. Pink Star trying for maybe a clothesline, but able to duck it as Amare. Punch to the back of the head. Irish whip now going to send him off the ropes. Pink Star running right by Rivers, though, and instead going to go to the ropes. There's that acai once again into the reverse DDT. Now Pink Star to the top. This doesn't end well for Amare Rivers. Pink Star perched from the top. What an arm drag. Gorgeous. Flawlessly executed right there by Pink Star, who now on the hunt right here. Snapmare lines him up for a tornado kick. Amare is seeing stars, and Pink Star looking to finish him off, but Amare with a kick to the back of the knee. Now can Amare think quick? What's he got right here for Pink Star? Give him the old snake eyes in the corner, and down goes Pink Star. What a way to kick off Shockwave episode 107. Hell of a matchup here. Slingshot leg drop to the back of the head, and the king of the ring right back in to the ring. Rivers not wasting any time as he goes to the top rope. Rivers now he's the one stalking Pink Star from up top. Oh my God, beats him at his own game. Amare Rivers with an arm drag some match Pink Stars, and maybe it was even better, I don't know. But he misses that leg drop, playing around too much, and now Pink Star with another fall away moonsault. Slam, and Amare not feeling well right now. Over to the ropes. Straight punch to the gut. Turned around. Pink Star getting a bit brutal using that top rope. Backstabber into middle of the ring. Crossface. Crossface locked in. Nowhere to go for Rivers. And he's got it tapped. And he does. Pink Star picking up a great win here tonight. And look who it is. Tobias Jones is impressed. It's on, my friends. One last dance at Validation. 2 out of 3 falls for the Intercontinental Championship. Pink Star, Tobias Jones. Thank you, by the way, 702, for the 5 gifted subs. Unfortunately, something's going on with my chat, so I can't, I don't have it open like I normally do, so I just saw that. Thank you, though, bless. Great way to kick off the show, my friends. Big win for Pink Star. He's certainly ready for Validation, but who is going to be going to Validation to be a part of that 6-pack challenge to crown the very first ever Women's Rite of Passage champion? We're about to find out right now. 2 more medallions remain. The other will be decided later on tonight. Right now, Ashley Rain, Amber Young, and Stevie Gabriel about to see who punches their ticket to Los Angeles, California. Ileana Summers, Hannah Bennett, Precious Pratt, and Jasmine Crossings have already qualified. The small but mighty Ashley Rain undoubtedly has one of the greatest resumes as a female competitor in CMV history. 3-time women's world champion, only ever. Former women's tag team champion, women's hardcore champion, Royal Rumble match winner. Has done just nearly all there is to do. That's why she is in the Hall of Fame, but she ain't done yet. One more accolade to add to the resume, becoming the first ever Women's Rite of Passage champion, and maybe a 4th reign as Women's World Champion. But Amber Young, my friends, is looking for her very first taste of championship gold here in CMV. It's honestly shocking to say that Amber Young has yet to hold a championship of any kind. Maybe now is finally the time. I mean, these last few months, post-Ascendance 12, have really been, I think, a rise in the career here in CMV of Amber Young. Of course, she won that tournament, got a shot at Beatrice Lotus back at the Rulers of the Ring event for the Women's World Championship. Came up short, but her and Amira Iden have also been tearing it up in tag team action. Amira Iden, we already saw, failed to qualify for the 6-pack challenge. And last but not least here, Stevie Gabriel of course, representing the Killjoy Club, Amelia Jones on Octane had her opportunity to earn one of the gold medallions, but unfortunately did not get the job done. Jasmine Crossings won that matchup. And even if Stevie Gabriel does, I don't want to put any bad juju out there, if you will, but even if Stevie Gabriel does fail, the Killjoy Club still has a chance to be represented in the Rite of Passage Championship match, because Chloe Marks will be a part of the sixth and final qualifier a little bit later on tonight. But maybe, just maybe, true love will be what at last pushes Stevie Gabriel to get a win. But it's no secret that the Killjoy Club at large, but mainly Stevie Gabriel, she has not been as victorious as she would like to be over these last few months. This is a great way to get herself out of the rut that she's been in, though. Obviously going to be no easy task sharing the ring with Amber Young and Ashley Rain, but we've seen bigger shocks before, bigger upsets in the past. Not a great start for Gabriel, getting smacked up by Ashley Rain. As Amber Young with a fisherman's driver to the Hall of Famer. In comes Gabriel, though, trying to cut her off. Gets met with a kick to the midsection. Obviously, triple threat match means no countouts, no disqualifications. The first woman to either earn a pinfall or submission in the ring earns that gold medallion. Joins Ileana Summers, Hannah Bennett, Precious Pratt, and Jasmine Crossings, as well as one other. And the final two gold medallions for the men's Rite of Passage Championship ladder match at Validation will also be up for grabs right here tonight. We know that Max Cutter and Jay Young will be fighting for one. Jalen McClain and Joey Bacon for the other. Now, can you imagine if Joey Bacon is in that ladder match at Validation? We're going to have to make sure we have some reinforced ladders, because I don't know if the 500-pounder, he'll take one step on these ladders we have, man. It's not going to be a pretty sight. Irish Whip going to send Rain, down to the outside. Stevie Gabriel picking up that kendo stick. Only gets a minuscule chance to use it, though. Amber Young didn't even feel it, evidently, as a kick to the gut there. Once again, no countouts here at ringside. Nate falls, cut in with twist of fate on the floor. But a German suplex from Rain, ever the opportunist, is the small but mighty Rain. He gets thrown into the ring. I don't think Amber Young's going to be a factor for at least the next minute or two after suffering that twist of fate. Elbows to the gut here by Rain. Young back into the ring as Stevie Gabriel counters with a spinning soul kick, but man, immediately eats a knee. Every time Stevie Gabriel gets a big opening here, she's immediately shut down by the other competitor. That's the thing about a triple threat match. You got to keep your eyes open at all times, man. You got to have eyes in the back of your head. You got to be ready for anything. Face buster by Rain. Gabriel, is she quick enough? And Segura going to take down Rain. Gabriel, can she capitalize on a hurt Amber Young right here? Punch to the midsection. High kick up against the ropes now. Going after Ashley Rain, though, is Amber. Sidewalk slam. Power move there from the small but mighty one. Ooh, eats a spinning soul kick, but again, Gabriel dropped on the back of her head with that dragon suplex. Snap vertical suplex attempt by Rain here, though, but Amber Young able to wiggle. Gets herself free, drops down behind Rain, still eats that elbow, though. Stevie Gabriel saying, hey, don't forget about me. Long road home. But immediately broke it up as the pin attempt by Young. Not even a 0.999 right there. Gives her nothing. Overhand punch attempt. Nasty bicycle knee, man. Young just crumpled like a piece of paper right there. Forearm smash from behind. Ashley Rain with that chop block. As you see Stevie Gabriel going to drop to the outside. This could be a prime opportunity right here for Ashley Rain to try and put away Amber Young, or vice versa. Misses that drop kick attempt. Basement drop kick. Rain able to roll out of the way, though, from behind. Big blow across the back. Off the rope, she sends her. And I'm just happy that Amber Young is finally wearing boots. Irish whip off the ropes, drop down. Oh, Stevie Gabriel gets herself another kendo stick. Trish Diamond having Vietnam flashbacks right now. Standing corkscrew sent on into the pin. Could it be a steal here for Gabriel? 1, 2, only a 2 count. And Rain back up, immediately a kick to the face. Shoved back though, Gabriel gets to her feet. Oh, there's the Psycho knee from Amber Young. 1, 2. Stevie Gabriel actually kicked out right there. And then Ashley Rain immediately elbowed her in the face. He was trying to break up the pin, to be fair. Stare down here between Young. Oh, double knee face breaker. That's one way to end a stare down. Gabriel goes back up to break up the pin. From behind, elbow to the side of the head. Trips her up, double boot stop, attempted. Rain gets herself out of harm's way. Now an Irish whip sends Gabriel to the outside. Tries to take advantage, does Young, but caught with the sunny side down. And just like that, 1, 2, 2.999. Look at Rain going straight to the top. Raindrop. Big body splash, but Young gets out of the way. Stevie Gabriel tries to intervene. Backstabber. Lays out Young. Gabriel's going for that kendo stick. No chance to use it though. Ashley scoops her up, drops her chest first across that top rope. There's another knee from Young. Tries to go for the pin, but no luck as Gabriel breaks it up. Gabriel just not quick enough here. Nice counter the kick. Ashley's back up now. Snap vertical suplex takes down Young, floats over into the pin. Again, broken up instantaneously by Gabriel. I think looking for that cave-in. She keeps looking for it. Hasn't found a good time to actually execute it, though. Headbutt into the back suplex from the KO. Bombshell immediately eats a drop kick. 2 boots straight down the gullet. Punch to the gut there by Young. Rain. Step back and watch. Looks to take her shot. Young is quicker. Irish whip sends her off the ropes. Pop up knee to the gut and a kick right to the back of the head. There's the... Oh. Oh, another wasted opportunity. And goodbye, Stevie Gabriel. Amber Young's digging underneath the ring now. Another kendo stick. 2 ain't enough, and Amber Young is putting this one to use, though. Absolutely lighting up Ashley Rain. Finally gets it out of Young's hands. Kick to the gut. Throws her back into the ring. Gabriel just starting to get to her feet. Here comes Amber Young, but Gabriel's back into the ring, going after the hurt Rain. Oh, crossface! Crossface locked in, but Amber Young not about to let that happen. Rolls through. Air raid siren and neck breaker. Ashley Rain completely out of it right now, and Stevie Gabriel utterly at the mercy of Amber Young, who's torturing her with this joint manipulation. Rain's back to her feet now, though. Stalking Amber Young, waiting for her to finish. Doesn't want to interrupt. As from behind, tries to take her for a walk. Young with some elbows to the midsection. In comes Gabriel. Irish whip off the rope. She goes, tries to go low. Ooh, nice little shout out to Pierre Thompson, the play of the game, and then eats the knees of Ashley Rain. Wait a minute. Straight back to her feet, Stevie Gabriel. This could be her chance. Straight jacket neck breaker. Gabriel trying to rally here. Swings her off her feet, though, does Rain. Kick to the backside. Making sure she stays down. Gabriel, though, attempting to persevere, but Ashley Rain dragging her now out of the corner. I think she's got something in store here for Stevie Gabriel, and it ain't anything nice. Amber Young's back up, taking her time. Underneath that ring as Ashley Rain might be looking for sliced oranges. What the hell is Rain doing? What is... Oh my God, what a neck breaker! Holy shit! Amber Young just chilling. Watch, she was in amazement. Rain, I thought she was going to go for the pin right there. Might have had this one. Maybe she should have. Stevie Gabriel fighting off both Young and Rain now. Up against the ropes. Young going to spin Rain around. There's the double tap. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Amber Young is going to validation. Amber Young bided her time there in the end. When she saw an opening, she took it with the double tap. The KO bombshell heads to validation, heads to the six-pack challenge, looking to become the inaugural Women's Rite of Passage champion. And coming up next, my fine feathered friends. Oh, wait a minute. Surasi getting a little bit of payback for what Doug Thompson did to, well, both himself and Teddy Shaw last week here on Shockwave. The boy who could fly ambushing Doug Thompson before this one-on-one matchup with Teddy Shaw. Looks like Thompson, though, is still going to agree to go ahead with the matchup. Maybe not the brightest idea, but then again, Doug Thompson ain't known for his bright ideas, and Teddy Shaw just standing back laughing. He's going to take full advantage of this opportunity to not only pay Thompson back for that attack, but also build momentum en route to validation, guys. It has been made official. Triple threat matchup for the Zero G Championship. It's going to be Teddy Shaw, Surasi, and Doug Thompson. As Thompson, now the left-hand man of Shea Hoxton, tries to shake off that pre-match attack by Surasi and focus in on a very dangerous Teddy Shaw. Discus clothesline. Almost takes his goddamn head off. Teddy Shaw, of course, along with Kai Victory, Old School, they've pledged themselves to Pat LaFave in this war for CMV's future, which is very interesting considering the fact, of course, that Teddy's sister, Maggie Shaw, of course, chose to side with Tailcoat Val and the Arsenal. Now, already the Shaw family was quite dysfunctional, but I don't see things getting any better now. Lines being drawn in the sand. Doug Thompson getting knocked out, man, with that snake eyes on the apron. I think he got, yeah, he's bleeding. Cut alongside the left side of his head there, and that ain't good heading into the championship defense at validation. Doug Thompson with a kick to the shoulder. Well, we will see Surasi in action a little bit later on one with Peligro, but obviously he had some business to handle here first. Man, Doug Thompson with some real power at the delayed butterfly single knee backbreaker to someone as big as Teddy Shaw. Count of 7, the chosen one, going to show off the muscles. Not the greatest time to do so, as Shaw with a neck breaker to take the champ down and into the pin. One, only a 1 count. DDT now going to crunch the head of Doug Thompson. Just will not stay down, though. Shaw keeping on top of him like a monkey on a cupcake. Another neck breaker. Tries for a stop. Thompson able to get to his feet. Quick Irish whip, but pulled back into a single knee to the gut. Thompson now, where the hell is he going? Thinking about maybe grabbing a weapon. This isn't a no disqualifications matchup, though. I guess decided against it. Taken for a ride. Electric chair, inverted electric chair. Dropped Doug Thompson right on his face and chest. And a stomp to the bicep now as Teddy Shaw goes to the corner. Doug picking himself up. Big boy running. It's like a runaway train coming at you, man. Now stomping the hell out of him. Watch out to get disqualified. Doug Thompson is in trouble. Teddy going low, looking for the Shawshank Redemption. But Doug Thompson saw it coming. Spreads them legs for a stone. Single leg drop right across the southern region of Teddy Shaw's body. Back in the ring, hammer fist, knife edge chop, and again, no duck by Teddy Shaw. Cheeky little jab, knife edge chop, big old right hook. They are swinging. Headbutt. And another, how about a third? Trying to crack the coconut here of the chosen one. Quickly to the outside, Doug Thompson trying to play games, taking off that top turnbuckle, vintage Doug Thompson. Remember, that's how he won the Zero-G Championship with an exposed turnbuckle. Teddy Shaw not looking to give him the chance to use it, though. Guillotines him on that second rope, drops him right back down to the outside. And you hear the referee counting here, guys. That won't be the case at Validation in the triple threat match. No countouts, no disqualifications. Doug Thompson won't have the champion's advantage to rely on. As Teddy Shaw gets slammed face first off the apron. Throws him now. Ooh, ribs first into the side of the steel steps. Obviously, Teddy Shaw enjoys a much slower pace. Doug Thompson, some elbows to the back of the head. Whoa, Doug with a fall-away slam into the barricade. Almost sent Teddy Shaw right into the front row. And the stamp of approval on the floor. If Thompson gets Shaw back into the ring, I think this one's over. Oh, Doug doesn't seem to be in any hurry, though. He could have Teddy Shaw beat right here. Taking his time. This ain't no picnic. Could have very well had this matchup won, but Shaw trying to play some games here. That is not a good idea against someone like Teddy Shaw, but Doug up to Brett's rope. Shaw trying to roll out of the way. Doug, yeah, thinking twice about that. Irish whip now off the ropes goes Shaw. Looks to maybe looking for a spine buster of some kind. I don't know. Big shots from Teddy Shaw. And there's that big right hook, that soup bone. 1, 2. But it still ain't enough to put down the Zero-G champion. He is hurt, though. His jaw rocked off that right hook. And again, Teddy Shaw going to be cheeky here. Once more, got to be careful not to get himself disqualified. Watch that 5 count. Teddy Shaw, big elbow stamp. Doug Thompson is down. Teddy's calling for it again. The ham hock. And there's no way you kick out of 2 of those. Good night. 1, 2. What? Doug Thompson must have a jaw made of titanium steel. Eating 2 of those right hooks. Clothesline now. Doug is desperate. 1. But the desperation does not pay off. Frantic is Doug here, trying to get Teddy to his feet. Oh, he's got him by the arm. Checking his shoulder a few times. Oh! Whoa! He was looking for the stamp of approval there. Nicely countered by Teddy Shaw. Now look at the back and forth. But there's not a whole hell of a lot of men in that locker room that could stand toe-to-toe with Teddy Shaw and throw hands like this. Props to the Zero-G champion. I don't see it ending well, though. Oh, Teddy's been busted open now. They are shooting. Back and forth. Big chop by Thompson. Right hook in response by Shaw. Back and forth. But now a short arm clothesline from the champ. who looks to act quickly while Shaw is stunned. The stamp of approval. That's gotta do it. Uno, dos, no trace, and Doug Thompson frantic, understandably so. Big punch to the gut by Shaw. Another elbow stamp. This time right into the pin. Maybe, just maybe. 1, 2, 3, and Teddy Shaw gets it. Teddy Shaw pinning the Zero-G champion here tonight, albeit with a little bit of pre-match help from Sarasi, but even still, what a win for Shaw. He can do it at Validation. We'll have ourselves a new Zero-G champion. And at Validation, my friends, we know that 8 men will compete in a ladder match to crown a new Rite of Passage champion. 2 more medallions remain, and they will both be fought for right here tonight. First up, Max Cutter, ready to take on that man right there, Jay Young. A little bit later on, Jalen McLean of the Jackals to take on Joey Bacon for the final medallion. Of course, we saw earlier tonight, guys, before Shockwave even went on the air, Hunter Quinn gifted one of the gold medallions. Unlike his 7 opponents at Validation, didn't have to earn it after striking a deal with Pat LaFave to aid him in this war for CMV's future. So the Psycho Killer has chosen his side, joining up with Pat LaFave, although for a price. So Hunter Quinn's getting a free pass to Validation. I'm sure that irks everyone else who's already had to qualify, as well as those who still have to qualify. But you think Hunter Quinn gives a damn about what other people think about him or what he does? That was proven not to be the case a long time ago. Max Cutter has spent these last few months, guys, reminding everyone just how violent he is, possibly ending the career of Ace Reeves. Perhaps Leon Gara will never be the same after losing that ambulance match a few weeks ago. And Max Cutter's latest victim, the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews, who Cutter brutally attacked backstage a couple weeks ago, dropping the Bloody Brick on his head numerous times on the concrete floor with pile drivers. And the Bloody Brick's been out of action ever since, set to be out of action for, well, we hope maybe only a few weeks more. Nothing is exactly clear just yet on the exact condition of Chris Andrews. And if Jay Young's not careful, he might end up right next to Chris Andrews on that shelf. And of course, Young setting out to earn himself one of the gold medallions. He's a former Rite of Passage champion, is Jay Young. He cashed it in to win the Global Championship. He knows exactly what the Rite of Passage Championship means, what it can do for a man. Max Cutter. Oh, though, and a little bit of a shout out to Leon Gara with the golden shower. Jay Young, fresh off of a clinic put on against Marty Michaels a couple weeks ago. After the matchup, we saw them two shake hands. A rare showing of respect by Marty Michaels. And Jay Young was actually in Marty's corner last week here on Shockwave, and Marty Michaels earned his own gold medallion by defeating Amare Rivers. Doesn't appear as though Marty Michaels is going to repay the favor here tonight, though. As the Kraken starts to go to work here on Cutter. Maybe hoping to have him beat really early on here, though. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be enough to keep Max Cutter down. Kick to the side of the head by the Violent One. Ooh, responds in kind as Jay Young. Lifts him up. It gets a jawbreaker. It's back and forth here. Look, when you can stand toe-to-toe with a technical god like Jay Young, I don't say that lightly. Trained by Hall of Famer Dave Turner. Max Cutter's absolutely beating that forearm smash right there, but shoved it back. Now Young trying to crawl in the corner. Cutter telling him to stay down if he knows what's good for him. Full steam ahead. Forearm smash sets him up. Oh my God, a stomp to the back of the head. Did you see the way that Jay Young's neck? My God, how the hell did Jay Young just kick out of that? I would have thought he was paralyzed. That just speaks to the toughness, though, of Jay Young as he tries to mount a comeback now off that Tanahashi clothesline. Only a 2 count. Takes Max Cutter down into a crossface now. Jay Young unable to get the job done, though, as Cutter escapes with a kick to the gut right back at him. Cutter trying to be quick with it, not quick enough. Sent off the ropes and caught on the rebound with that arm drag as now the artist, Jay Young, looking to paint the canvas here tonight with Max Cutter's blood. We're going to show Max Cutter how violent he can be. Jay Young has Max Cutter lined up. Better end. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Jay Young earns himself a gold medallion and a ticket to validation. The Kraken headed to Los Angeles. Like I said, a former Rite of Passage champion. He's got to be a favorite now, but of course there's one last medallion to be fought for later tonight. Jalen McLean takes on Joey Bacon. And if I were the 7 other competitors in that ladder match, I would be on my knees praying to the wrestling gods right now that Joey Bacon does not win that matchup. So penny pinching Pelligro had better be preparing for tailcoat Val at Validation, and not to mention Sarasi a little bit later on tonight right here on Shockwave. Rather than pushing his unique merchandise, obviously Pelligro taking over the offices of Bootleg Benson. And his attempt to get under the skin of Tailcoat Val, if a thing is even possible, heading into their rematch in Los Angeles, California, which has, of course, been made official. And hopefully this time there will be an absence of fire, unlike at the showdown. Nearly burned down the arena, but I digress. The action continues, my friends, here on Shockwave, and Ellie Quinn teaming up with Amelia Jones for the very first time. Of course, Jones, the latest addition to the Killjoy Club, something Ellie Quinn was not happy about at first, but seems to be quickly warming up to Amelia Jones. Remember, Jones, when she heard about this matchup, actually offered to take herself out, go to management, and get herself replaced with maybe Taylor Wagner or Chloe Marks, but Ellie Quinn said, no, I actually wouldn't mind teaming up with you. Obviously, a part of this deal struck between Ellie Quinn and global champion Aaron Stone was Amelia Jones becoming a part of the Killjoy Club family. A relationship that has been blossoming over these last few weeks between Amelia Jones and Stevie Gabriel. Set for action at Validation is Ellie Quinn alongside Shay Hoxton. Mixed tag team matchup against Maggie Shaw, this woman right here, and Xander Slate of Tailcoat Val's Arsenal. Remember, a couple weeks ago, Ellie Quinn lifted Xander Slate up onto her shoulders and delivered a thunderous GTS. Xander Slate, we actually saw a bit earlier tonight, approach Ruby Cage. Of course, like a sister to Ellie Quinn, Xander Slate wanted Ruby Cage to carry a message to Shay Hoxton to meet him in the ring later on tonight. Evidently, Xander Slate, we're going to see, has some sort of gift, something to present to Shay Hoxton. We'll find out what it is still to come, but Xander Slate then going on to question the love that Ellie Quinn and Ruby Cage apparently have for each other. Xander Slate saying that Ellie Quinn is incapable of love and that Ruby Cage was never really given the chance to not love Ellie Quinn. Groomed from a young age, conditioned to love Ellie Quinn. Certainly seemed to leave Ruby a bit shell-shocked. That's usually the case, though, with anyone who interacts with Xander Slate as of late. The former Women's World Champion looking to become the champion once again is Isabella Alma, set to challenge Hikiko one-on-one at Validation for the Women's World Championship. Isabella Almas, who is the only reason that Hikiko is even still Women's World Champion right now. Remember, a couple weeks back, Ellie Quinn attempted to cash in her Magnificent 8 contract on Hikiko after Hikiko had picked up a shady win against Isabella Almas. But Almas stopped Quinn, dragged her out of the ring, knocked her out. So funny enough way, Hikiko kind of has Isabella Almas to thank, but at the same time, Hikiko looking to put Isabella Almas down in Los Angeles, California. Despite everything that Almas and the Arsenal have been throwing at Hikiko over these last couple weeks, Hikiko is still standing. Put down Sleepy Joe. Put down Maggie Shaw this past episode of Octane. Again, that was thanks to a little bit of help from Ellie Quinn. But nonetheless, Hikiko might still be standing. But by the time Validation comes around, she'll be lucky to even be limping into the arena. And Hikiko's tag team partner here tonight. The question of whether or not these two can really trust each other, because even Celestia pointed out on social media a few days ago, Celestia and Hikiko, not friends. When Celestia first arrived here in CMV, Hikiko was pretty harsh to Celestia. Continually talking trash, calling her out on social media, running her mouth backstage. But the fact of the matter is, they find themselves on the same side here tonight and going into the future against the Killjoy Club and the Arsenal of Tailcoat Val. The Queen of the Hill. Also, I'm sure, not too angry to be fighting side by side with the Women's World Champion. It's always better to keep yourself, what's that old saying? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. As the Women's World Champion, Hikiko has that target on her back, something that she's learned quite quickly, again, after all she's been through in just the last couple of weeks since winning the championship at Mob Violence. Look at everything Beatrice Lotus went through when she was Women's World Champion. By the end, Lotus was being held together by medical tape and a wish and a dream. The Women's World Champion, though, stands tall, refusing to show weakness heading into validation. The fact remains, though, if you're a betting man, you surely have to be sliding your chips into the corner of Isabella Almas. Hikiko definitely does not look happy, though, to be having to team up with Celestia here to be in this matchup. When is Hikiko ever happy, though? I guess then becomes the question. This triple threat tornado tag team matchup, of course, not going to be any countouts here. No disqualifications. Tornado rules in effect. The first team to get either the pin or submission in the ring victorious and carries with them a big push of momentum into validation. So here we go, a chaotic one. This is sure to be, just as our main event will be, a trios tornado tag team matchup. The Jackals taking on Cam Harris, Blake Virtue, and undisputable heavyweight champion Troy Culp. Of course, guys, still to come. Up next after this, Jalen McLean, Joey Bacon one-on-one for the final men's rite of passage championship gold medallion. Not to mention Sorasi Peligro one-on-one also still coming up. That could be a show stealer right there, no doubt about it. As we get things started here, and Hikiko with a double boot stomp to the gut of Miss Magnificent 8, but then beats a knee to the midsection. Isabella Almas. Shades of what's to come at validation, although the ring will be significantly less crowded. Pinfall attempt here by Shaw, trying to end things nice and early. Remember, it was Maggie Shaw who defeated Celestia back at the Showdown. Big reverse DDT by Amelia Jones, who is eager not to let down Ellie Quinn again after the recent losses she suffered. Not only this past episode of Octane failing to capture one of the gold medallions, but also that tag team matchup she and Stevie Gabriel had the week before that. Amelia Jones, the first one to grab a weapon. Not going to actually try to use it, though. I guess maybe just saving it for later. It's not a bad idea to plan for the future. The Killjoy Club still have a chance, though, represented in the six-pack challenge matchup at validation to crown the first ever women's rite of passage champion. Chloe Marks going to be in the final qualifier later on tonight. Deanna, Tori Doyle, and Chloe Marks in that triple threat we will see. Maggie Shaw gets herself into the corner here. You know, Shaw wants to get her hands on Ellie Quinn, costing her that matchup on Octane against Hikiko. Celestia, meanwhile, saw it last week here on Shockwave. Celestia alongside the women's tag team champions, Alice Flake and Seta Miller, defeat the Killjoy Club. Maggie Shaw trying to rip off that arm of Celestia with the Moonchild. Goes behind. Ooh, stop on the foot by Deadeye. Hikiko, meanwhile, taking down Amelia Jones. Ellie Quinn going to the ringside. Maybe they're going to pick up that steel chair. I guess Amelia Jones was getting it for Ellie Quinn. Now Quinn with the chair right over the head. Well, tries to smack up Hikiko with it, but no luck for Miss Magnificent 8. Of all the enemies Hikiko has right now, Ellie Quinn might be the most dangerous. With that Magnificent 8 briefcase, she can cash in anytime, anywhere for a shot at Hikiko's Women's World Championship. Again, she tried to a couple weeks ago, if not for Isabella Almas, Quinn might be world champion right now. And Hikiko lining Ellie Quinn up. Oh, but Quinn saved by Maggie Shaw, funny enough. Big right hook by Deadeye. 1, 2, and a kick out though. And Quinn is still on spaghetti legs. Finally waking up to realize, oh damn. Quinn's gonna go after Celestia here as Maggie Shaw tries to keep up the attack on Hikiko. Queen of the ring. Looking to ruin Ellie Quinn's night again. Big German suplex. Maggie Shaw's got a kendo stick. Whacking Amelia Jones right over the head with it. And again, Maggie's having herself a really good time here. Oh, damn, shatters the kendo stick over the backside of Jones. That might take Jones out of commission for a moment here. He's back in the ring. Ellie Quinn staring up at the lights. Celestia with a Black Widow applied. Amelia Jones sees that coming in to make the save. Amelia. Russian leg shooting out. Floats over. Here comes Hikiko with a sledgehammer. Telling Celestia to get the hell out of the way. Isabel almost sent into the corner. And both Ellie Quinn and Hikiko meeting at ringside. As Celestia with a backbreaker to lay out Amelia Jones, Morgan style. Trying for that cave-in. Look at the power of Isabella Almas. Into the standing moonsault. Ellie Quinn and Hikiko is beating the hell out of each other at ringside. Oh no, the low blow! Just as Almas puts down Jones with a buckle bomb. 1, 2, but a kick out. Celestia with some real resolve there. Uh-oh. Amelia gonna eat that right hand. But Celestia from behind saying, don't forget about me. Lights up Maggie Shaw. What a combination by the Moonchild. God damn! Put her ass down! And Amelia's still hurting. Celestia's gonna take advantage, but Amelia Jones comes back to life, and Amelia from behind eats an elbow to the side of the head. Celestia grabs hold of the arm. Jones, forearm smash. In comes Maggie Shaw with a decapitating clothesline. Hikiko finally throwing Ellie Quinn back into the ring. Everybody. Hikiko coming in hot with a clothesline attempt. Maggie Shaw seen it coming though. Gonna throw her into the corner. Celestia getting to her feet. Short arm, big boot takes down Miss Magnificent 8. Burning hammer on the chair! On the chair! God damn it! Double pin! 1, 2, kick out! Now to Celestia. 1, tall kick out. Well, Maggie Shaw, I don't think it's going to be a factor anytime soon in this matchup. Burning hammer onto the steel chair. Double boot stomp. And the cave into Isabella. No, missed it. Did she make up for it? Trying to with some rapid kicks to the face of Kiko. Throwing the sledgehammer at Amelia Jones. Okay. Great defense. Oh, the referee got taken out in the crossfire. As Maggie Shaw, head's got to be hurting something fierce right now. but gets back into the ring. The toughness of the second generation superstar. Ellie Quinn. Sit out powerbomb off the electric chair. Celestia gonna swoop in for a dragon suplex as Hikiko with an emerald explosion. Nobody to count the pin though. Ref's getting back up. Ref. Ah, but Amelia Jones back in just in time to make the save. Hikiko, knee to the gut, kick across the chest. Nice back elbow, takes her down to her knees and even the side of the head. Maggie Shaw is now having a great time in this matchup. Snake eyes for Celestia. Ellie Quinn from behind eats an elbow. Spun around. Maybe looking for the pile driver. Ellie Quinn instead. It's time to go to sleep. Amelia Jones with the pin attempt. Isabella almost just going to let this happen. Hello. Finally wakes up as the queen of the ring before it's too late. Oh, Ellie Quinn. Gonna try for it again. There was an attempt, if nothing else. Meaty back elbows here by Maggie Shaw. Celestia here holding her knee to the back of Almas's head. Oh my God! Shaw trying to commit murder live here on Shockwave. Almas from behind, but Celestia with that elbow. Maggie Shaw! Shawshank Redemption! And a knee to the back of the head, double pin! And a submission! What's going on? Who's the referee looking at here? I don't know! Hikiko kicks out, so does Amelia Jones, and Isabella almost survives the submission. What a moment that was right there. What if we had a tap out and a double pin? Everybody wins the matchup, I guess. I don't know. Big super kick there by Celestia. Into the pin. Wait. 1, 2. What a kick out. Hikiko. Make Amelia Jones pay for that. Knife edge chop to the back and a kick across the chest. Celestia. Russian leg sweep. Into that pseudo Black Widow. Quinn. She's gonna tap. No, Miss Magnificent 8 breaks free. What a matchup. Just as about chaotic as I imagined it would be. Hikiko looking to take out the queen of the ring. Burning hammer. Hooks the leg. Ah, but Maggie Shaw making sure that does not happen. Amelia Jones just wandering around at ringside, grabs herself a kendo stick. Going after Celestia, it looks like. Celestia, though, going to cut her off. Almost back up. Hikiko looking for maybe another burning hammer. Isabella almost fighting back, saying no thank you. Maggie Shaw with a modified crossface here. Ellie Quinn. Not tapping out though. F5! 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 And at the same time, Ellie Quinn counters a pile driver, but it might not matter. Isabella almost has just pinned the Women's World Champion. And if she does that at validation, Isabella almost will be World Champion once again. Is everything beginning to catch up with Hikiko? Will she make it to validation? If she does, will she end up being easy pickings for the Queen of the Ring? A wild matchup that was indeed, my friends, but we still have some more wild action to look forward to right here tonight on Shockwave episode 107. And coming up next, the final men's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion to be fought for as Jalen McClain prepares to try and climb quite literally a mountain here tonight, taking on Joey Bacon. And I know the 7 other men who have already qualified, or in the case of Hunter Quinn, got a free pass into that ladder match at Validation, are watching this right now, hoping that Jalen McClain can somehow get the job done here. Because if Joey Bacon is in that ladder match, man, it's going to change the entire complexion altogether. How the hell does a 7-foot, 500-pound plus man climb one of these ordinary ass ladders we've got here in CMV? Part of me wants Bacon to win, man, just so we can see how he even attempts to get the job done. Seven-foot tall, 500 plus pounds, big ham with a belly full of glizzies, Joey Bacon, looking to qualify for the Rite of Passage Championship match at Validation. You know, hopefully if Bacon does win, he doesn't mistake the gold medallion for one of those chocolate coins. Try to eat it. I mean, you're already constantly eating our turnbuckles. Of course, we'll still see the women a little bit later on fight for the final Women's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion. Gianna, Tori Doyle, and Chloe Marks. I think I just heard Jalen McClain gulp, and I don't blame him. This is going to be no easy task for McClain. Can he find a way to get the job done, though? Let's find out here. Obviously, McClain of the Jackals. We'll see the rest of the Jackals in action a little bit later on in our main event. Trios Tornado Tag Team matchup against Cam Harris, Blake Virtue, and undisputed champion Troy Culp. Here we go. McClain, Bacon, one-on-one. The final men's Rite of Passage gold medallion up for grabs. Bacon immediately with a military press power slam and off the ropes, looking to put his weight to work straight out the gate, trying to flatten McClain instantaneously. Hoisted up and dropped on that top rope into the pin. Maybe he'll be over. Just like that. No. Stomp to the face of McClain as Bacon now off the ropes. Oh my God. Looking for a leg drop to the back of the head. That might have actually been murder. Thank God McClain able to avoid that. Is now off the springboard drop kick. Shoots the half, 2 count of his own. McClain trying to hype himself up. What more can you do when you're up against someone like Joey Bacon? Oh no. The rear end of Bacon sat across the chest of Jalen McClain, but straight up with a jawbreaker. McClain. Double knees to the face. Ooh, able to sweep Bacon off his feet. No easy task. Bacon, veteran instincts, though, able to drop to the outside. McClain keeping on him, though. Stomp to the big old belly. McClain, Irish whip, but countered. Gonna send him falling down onto the floor as meanwhile Bacon gets back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bacon. Flying dick tackle from the top. Bacon almost Bacon knocked down the barricade. How do you recover from that? McClain is shell-shocked here, as any ordinary man would be. McClain, though, propping Bacon up on the barricade as he jumps up onto the apron now. McClain from the apron, leg drop to the back as Bacon was hung over the barricade. And I think McClain might be looking for a count-out win here. It might be the only way he wins this match. Pacing back and forth, man. Bacon looks hurt. Oh, McClain starts to see him move, though. Decides to reset the count. Punch to the gut. Bacon! Oh, my Lord! Belly to belly slam. And splat goes Jalen McClain on the floor. As now it's Joey Bacon hopping back into the ring and rallying the CMV Universe here. Referee Murphy being lenient here with Jalen McClain, giving him all the time in the world to attempt to recover. Look at McClain. He does not want to get back into the ring. And there's not a single soul in this arena who could blame him. Oh, not the wet willy. McClain, nice reflexes there. And now it might be time to make a house call. McClain is down 2, though. That took everything left. Straight out of them, both down. Might get a double count out here. Then what happens? I'm not sure. Well, luckily we're not going to find out. McClain gets to his feet. Struggling to do so, but throws Joey Bacon down onto the floor. McClain back into the ring. And now going to be disrespectful with Bacon. Bacon looks to be hurt, though. I think he might have hurt himself really bad when he collided with the barricade like that, jumping off the top rope. McClain spiking Bacon. That poison Rana. Bacon's head is just so thick, though. Oh, no. I thought he was about to jump on him off the apron there. Trying to get McClain back. Oh, no. Throws him into the side of the steel steps. Bacon, do not go up on that top rope, brother. Don't you even think about it. Count of 8. McClain will not stay down. Gets to his feet. And back into the ring at last, where Bacon's waiting for him. Dragged into the corner. Uh-oh, I think I know what comes next. But so does McClain, and avoids it like the plague. Off the ropes, into the Acai moonsault. Middle of the ring. 1, 2. But a kick out by Bacon. As McClain starts to wonder, what the hell do I have to do here, man, to take down this giant. Oh, nice little hip toss takedown. Gets the 500-pounder up. Single leg takedown. McClain, keep him off his feet, I think is the idea here. Very slowly to the top rope. McClain, what is going through his mind? What is he thinking? From the top, drop kick. Oh, like an earthquake here in the arena. As now McClain, clothesline, back elbow. Irish whip sends Bacon, nope, counter. Wait a minute, full steam ahead. Nice reversal and a kick to the side of the head. Back into the ring as Bacon's on them spaghetti legs. Damn, shut down. And now Bacon gonna put him into the corner. Again, McClain makes a house call. Hooks that tree trunk of a leg. 1, 2, 3. Jalen McClain is heading to validation. Guys, I think Bacon might have had a rope break there, but I don't think the ref saw it, unfortunately. Jalen McClain conquers Big Ham Little bit of an upset here. Matter of fact, big upset. Jalen the Clay to the Jackals head into validation. And now that Rite of Passage Championship ladder match is rounded out. 8 men, but only one can leave as champion at validation. And coming up next, my friends, this is the matchup I've been looking forward to all night long. Mark my words, we're about to see a bona fide barn burner. Surasi, who's already been a busy boy here tonight on Shockwave, episode 107. We saw him ambush Doug Thompson before his non-title matchup with Teddy Shaw, which led to Shaw being able to pick up the win. And of course, now looking toward validation in that triple threat matchup for the Zero-G Championship. It will be Teddy Shaw, Surasi, and of course the defending champion himself, Doug Thompson. But right here tonight, Surasi being dispatched by Tailcoat Val in the Arsenal to maybe try and soften up Peligro a little bit before the Fatal Feline, of course, meets CMV's Wicked Witch at validation. A rematch from the showdown where we saw Peligro throw that fireball in Tailcoat Val's face before being taken out himself by Xander Slate. Peligro has since hijacked the Tailcoat Val propaganda machine. Not only bootleg Benson's daily deal videos, as we saw earlier tonight, but also the newspaper that Tailcoat Val puts out, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name of because I know I'll butcher it. Obviously, Val not happy about that and seeking to make Peligro pay for his ways at validation. Just hope that this time maybe Peligro is patted down when entering the arena in Los Angeles, making sure he doesn't have any more pyrotechnics on him. Burn down the goddamn arena. A little bit of a liability, Peligro. Well, Peligro's not an idiot. He knows maybe the one weakness that Tailcoat Val truly has is fire. It was fire that burned down her headquarters all those years ago. Fire that left her blinded in one eye and scarred. And we saw the look of fear in her eyes at the showdown when Peligro utilized that fireball. Almost blinded her in her other eye. What trick might Peligro have up his sleeve at validation? Right here tonight, it's Surasi hoping to put a chink in the armor of Peligro. As referee Murphy rings the bell and we get it on. Still to come right here tonight, my friends. We're going to find out exactly what Xander Slate has in store for Shea Hoxton. What exactly is this surprise he has for the director of the board? Not to mention the final women's rite of passage gold medallion to be on the line. Gianna Tori Doyle and Chloe Marks triple threat qualifier. And our main event trios tornado tag team matchup, guys. The Jackals taking on Cam Harris, Blake Virtue, and undisputed heavyweight champion Troy Colt, the Dream Team. Rossi out of the corner. Peligro with a super kick out of nowhere, which evidently he didn't even see coming. Seems to be a bit out of it. Into the pin. 1, 2. Rossi giving way too much time there though to recover. Stays in the fight, but Peligro now, like a cat with its catnip toy, on Surasi here. I don't know if that one really rolled off the tongue so well. Irish whip gonna send him out onto the apron. Surasi, forearm smash. Hell is it? What the hell? Rope assisted suplex back into the ring. Oh, looking for ataxia, but Peligro avoids it. Another super kick into the straitjacket German. So Rossi and the rest of the arsenal of Tailcoat Val, they belong in straitjackets, if the truth be told. No, ref! Ref, two matches in a row! Murphy, might be time to call it. Peligro picks up the win, but the referee didn't see the rope break. And I guess Surasi just didn't have enough left to kick out on his own. He was really relying on that rope break. Ref. Peligro with the win. Man, I was looking for a humdinger here. We didn't even get the chance, though. But Peligro, with another very strong message sent to Tailcoat Val, who you know is watching. Is Tailcoat Val the one who's ready for validation? Because Peligro definitely is. And coming up next, my friends, Shea Hoxton is in the ring. The question is, what is this supposed surprise that Xander Slate... Wait a minute! It's Brett Angel! The Outcast! Brett Angel is here tonight on Shockwave! Well, and obviously, there is a long, long history between Shea Hoxton and Brett Angel. Xander Slate ahead of validation, and the mixed tag team matchup is looking to try and throw Hoxton off his game, guys. We got ourselves a matchup here. Brett Angel of the Arsenal, brought out here tonight by Xander Slate to try and throw up a hurdle for Shea Hoxton. Heading into validation, guys, where of course it will be Hoxton and Ellie Quinn against Maggie Shaw and Xander Slate in the mixed tag team matchup. Xander Slate, who last week called Shea Hoxton pathetic. The former tag team partners, former best friends. Certainly no more. As Slate said, look, the last time we were in a ring together, Hoxton, I threw you off a balcony and like a cockroach, you somehow scurried away and survived. But I promise you, when I'm done with you, you will not be getting back up ever again. What a curveball here, though. Bring out Brett Angel. Shay Hoxton, remember, he's back at Ascendance 8? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I believe it was Ascendance 8. Or 9? 8 or 9. Maybe 7. Ascendance 7? Ascendance 7. That Shay Hoxton and Brett Angel met one-on-one. It's one of those. It's 7, 8, 9. It's one of them. I know that for sure. It wasn't Ascendance 6. I'm pretty sure it was Ascendance 7. A vintage dashing memory coming into play here. But Shay Hoxton, nonetheless, with an Irish whip. Kick to the gut, one to the back of the head, too. This is only Shay Hoxton's second singles matchup since returning to CMV. Of course, his last one was against Troy Colt, challenging for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. Back at Attack in Australia, unsuccessfully, of course. Slate hanging around at ringside as Hoxton tries to... I mean, we all saw the look on his face as Brett Angel was making his way down to the ring. But he's trying to keep his composure now. Big boot off the Snake Eyes. Angel, though, with a kick to the top of the head. The former unmatched world champion with a elevator. Putting Hoxton down hard, but the director of the board going to pop right back up. Irish whip off the ropes. Oh my goodness, sleeper slam. But again, Hoxton refusing to stay down, gets spun around. Vintage Angel, Vintage Angel. Out of the Cobra clutch into the Russian leg sweep. Obviously, there's a long history between Xander Slate and Brett Angel as well, but now they find themselves on the same side. It's a part of the arsenal of Tailcoat Val. Slate knows exactly what he's doing here, bringing Angel out like this. Trying to throw a wrench into the gears of Shay Hoxton. Oh, look at this now, right in front of Xander Slate. Hoxton with a stomp to the shoulder. Brett Angel telling the referee to get the hell out of the way. I think Hoxton is looking for that punt kick. He was trying to set it up. Angel, though, starting to move around, get to his feet. Hoxton instead going to walk him over to the corner. Another Snake Eyes for the Outcast who gets taken down. Hoxton looks like he was maybe for a moment going to think about going after Xander Slate. God's last gift. Brett Angel with God's last gift. But only produces a 2 count. Now stomps repeatedly to the chest. How about some more? But Hoxton's able to get to his feet. DDT spikes Angel, even making Xander Slate cringe. Hoxton, choke slam! Hooks the leg of Angel. Oh, ref, take your time. 1, 2. Well, kick out, though. Hoxton frustrated here. As now looks for you know what. 21, no! Angel counters off the most big clothesline. The former pro boxer. Irish whip now with Hoxton hurt. In the corner's got it. My God. Speaking of being a former pro boxer, these lefts and rights lighting Hoxton up. And a double axe that'll try to take his head off. Woo. Angel now, big right hook to finish Hoxton off here tonight. Hoxton will be lucky to wake up in time for validation after that. 1, 2. Kicks out does Hoxton, but he's hurt and he knows it. He ain't going to find safety out here at the feet of Xander Slate. Here comes Angel running around to join the fun. Hoxton's back to his feet just in time. Hoxton pleading with Angel, begging him to please show mercy. But it's Hoxton we're talking about. The dastardly villain. And of course it was a ploy. Classic Shay Hoxton there. Knee to the bicep as he tries to take away the striking ability of Brett Angel here. Up to a count of 7. Xander Slate is not backing away. Close to the action here. Hoxton trying to get Angel back into the ring. Angel with elbows to the gut. Count of 9. Angel back in the ring just in time to score a count-out victory. Oh my goodness, by the skin of his teeth right there. Brett Angel defeats Shay Hoxton by count-out here tonight. Hoxton can't believe it. That was slick there by Angel. Hoxton shook to his core here tonight. Will he mentally be prepared for validation after this? It's like he's seen a ghost. Co-main event time, and now is, my friends, here on Shockwave, episode 107. Of course, coming up after this in our main event, Trios Tornado Tag Team matchup as the Jackals take on the Dream Team of Cam Harris, Blake Virtue, and undisputed world heavyweight champion Troy Culp. But first, the final gold medallion on the line here for the women, as Gianna, Tori Doyle, and Chloe Marks going to compete to see who gets the last spot in the six-pack challenge at Validation to crown the inaugural Women's Rite of Passage champion. Who will be joining Ileana Summers, Hannah Bennett, Precious Pratt, Jasmine Crossings, and Amber Young in Los Angeles, California. It's gotta be the Pop Princess, the former Women's World Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion, greatest Rising Star Champion of all time. Looking to become the first ever Women's Rite of Passage Champion. Or will it be Tori Doyle of the Undisputed Elite that punches her ticket? We saw both Suplex and Ashley McKay try their hands at earning gold medallions over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, both coming up short. Last chance here for the Undisputed Elite to be represented at Validation. And the same goes for Chloe Marks, repping the Killjoy Club. Obviously, triple threat matchup. No countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes. Pinfall or submission in the ring gets the job done. Tori Doyle obviously coming prepared with that kendo stick. Chris Diamond, shield your eyes. Last chance for the Killjoy Club to be represented in the Women's Rite of Passage Championship match at Validation. Both Stevie Gabriel and Amelia Jones coming up short in their qualifiers. And obviously, it's already not been a great night for the Killjoy Club. Chloe Marks trying her best here, I'm sure, to turn things around. Whether or not Chloe Marks likes it or not, she's a part of the Killjoy Club. And judging by the current state of CMV, this ongoing war that doesn't appear to be getting any better anytime soon, lines being drawn in the sand, Chloe Marks is where she is. And she's got to make the best of it, as I think she's been doing over these last couple of months. Chloe Marks is another one we talked about with Amber Young earlier tonight. Marks has never won championship gold here in CMV. Honestly, a shock. Does it finally change? Or she can qualify for that six-pack challenge at Validation. So here we go. Gianna Doyle Marks for the final Women's Rite of Passage Championship gold medallion. Who punches their ticket to LA? Let's find out. Gianna obviously got to be the favorite here, with Tori Doyle being the sort of dark horse. Obviously the Undisputed Elite former women's tag team champions. Trying their best to bring singles gold to the group as of late. Going after Rising Star champion Danielle Davis on Octane, but haven't been able to get the job done. Knee to the chest, gonna back Marks into the corner as Gianna picks up Tori Doyle, delivers some nasty strikes. Marks, though, from behind with an Enzu lariat to the Pop Princess. She's busy making bangers in the studio. Busy in that ring, becoming one of the greatest of all time. But over a year, Gianna's been here in CMV. Already been Women's World Champion. Already been Women's Tag Team Champion. Already been Rising Star Champion. Now it looks to become the first ever Women's Rite of Passage Champion. Ooh, spirits up there by Tori Doyle goes nowhere. Boy, Marks, meanwhile, caught with a hangman's neckbreaker. Doyle off the ropes. Nobody home, though. Gianna perhaps going to be the first to make use of the fact this is no disqualifications. Grabs a sledgehammer. Flashbacks of Attack on Australia, what Danielle Davis did with that sledgehammer. DDT there by Tori Doyle. Gianna blowing a kiss, but getting back into the ring and making the save. Validation, my friends, one of our biggest shows of the year here in CMV. Coming up next weekend, we know it's going to be a banger two-night event. Incredible matchups already confirmed. Of course, the dream match we were meant to see over 2 years ago. It finally happens at Validation. Cam Harris, Blake Virtue, Troy Call for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, up next in our main event here, we see them in action as a team against the Jackals, but not to mention, we've also got Jacob Wells, the men's Royal Rumble match winner, facing Aaron Stone for the Global Championship. Mixed tag team matchup. Jay Hawks and Ellie Quinn taking on Maggie Shaw and Xander Slay. All of that and so much more as we get a Hurricanrana from Gianna to put down Chloe Marks there. Tori Doyle. Oh, Tori Doyle and Chloe Marks going to work together here to gang up on Gianna. Obviously, Gianna's not a favorite in that women's locker room. Big boot, though, by the Pop Princess. And immediately pops Chloe's jaw off with that up kick. 1, 2, but a kick out by the Prodigy. Tori Doyle just starting to get back to her feet, immediately put right back down by Gianna with that swinging neck breaker. From behind, Marks with a half Nelson single knee backbreaker to the main character of CMV. Looking for that headbutt. Doyle, though, stops that from happening. Military press, count with a roll-up. Might have had it right there, but Gianna not going to let that happen. Knee to the gut. Marks now with an Irish whip attempt. Counted, though, and off the ropes goes Marks. And a punch to Tori Doyle there. Doyle with the silencer. No chance trying to go for the pin, though, as Chloe Marks. Bear hug? Marks locking in a bear hug here. Typically going to see someone Marks' size apply a submission like that, but okay, I guess. Gianna still out off that silencer. Finally back up as Tori Doyle eats another knee to the gut by Marks, who looks for that patented Hangman's DDT. And Gianna, where the hell is she going? Not the best time to go digging under the ring. Marks hooks the leg. One. Oh, broken up by Gianna. Marks, if she wouldn't have played her out right there, might have had this match won. Hangman's neckbreaker. Tori Doyle back to her feet. Stunner! Chloe Marks right there to break up the pin. Down smash. Marks the only one standing right now. Going to decide to take a trip to ringside. I guess a baseball bat sledgehammer ain't good enough. Of course, a kendo stick. What else? What else would it be? Up on the shoulders, Tori Doyle. Giving Chloe Marks a taste of the ropes. In comes Gianna. What power to run down Tori Doyle. Now wants a piece of Chloe Marks. Irish whip sends her off the ropes. Dropped down by Gianna. Looks for a drop kick. Chloe Marks, though, gets out of the way into a senton. Tries for a big hammering blow. Gianna with a DDT. Tori Doyle looking to be out of it at ringside. This gives Gianna a great opportunity to perhaps put Chloe Marks down. Got a hold of that baseball bat. Marks wants none of it. Knocks it out of Gianna's hands. Big clothesline, but Doyle's back in. Back suplex. Ooh, caught him with a kick on the way down. Tori Doyle just wants to tear up Gianna here. Slap across the face. Marks sleep on her feet out ringside, trying to wake herself up. Underneath that ring, looking for something to play with. Back in the ring, Gianna with the fireman's carry leg drop, looking for it. Doyle to the counter though. Gianna, big boot to Marks. Kick to the gut. Gianna saying, where the hell do you think you're going? Doyle with an Irish whip off the ropes. Tries to roll her up, knee though, right across the face. Gonna try that fireman's carry leg drop again. And this time nails it, but Marks is back up. Marks! Rolling fireman's carry senton, vintage, into the pin. 1, 2. Marks had it. 2.999, pin Doyle. Gianna though getting to her feet. Not gonna have the time to do so. Discus clothesline. Doyle's getting back up now. Marks going after her. Grabs her by the hair. Rough and rugged. Out goes for the pin, but Gianna gonna break that up just before the count of 2. Now Gianna from behind. Irish whip gonna send her off the ropes. That drop kick she was looking for earlier. Swinging neck breaker and floats back into a little splash. Marks charging at her. Right for a clothesline. No luck though. Oh, wait a minute. I thought maybe Chloe Marks and Gianna were going to try to work together for a moment. Gianna's going to grab that sledgehammer. This does not end well. Doyle. Damn. Oh, but from behind Gianna with the sledgehammer up the backside. And then a senton across the lower back of Chloe Marks. Gets her a 2 count. Doyle is hurt, picking herself up in the corner. Big boot again. Might have it won, but Doyle recovering in time to break up the pin. Kick to the side of the head. Gianna with a big punch to the gut. What a perfect plex. Shades of her. Oh! Chloe with a low blow. Why is she pinning Tori Doyle though? Oh, it worked. Chloe Marks is heading to validation. The low blow taking Gianna out of play, giving Marks the chance to pin Tori Doyle. And the Prodigy earning that final gold medallion. The Kiltron Club will be represented in the Women's Rite of Passage Championship match after all. It is time for our main event of the evening, my friends, here on Shockwave, episode 107. A wild night it has been, and it's about to get a whole lot wilder here. Trios Tornado Tag Team matchup, baby, as the Jackals take on the Dream Team. Ahead of the Dream match, we finally get to see, over 2 years in the making, at Validation for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, Troy Colt defends against Cam Harris and Blake Virtue. But together, they are here tonight, working against the common enemy in the Jackals. It was a few weeks ago here on Shockwave, after Mob of Violence, that Cam Harris and Blake Virtue had themselves a one-on-one matchup, a banger, of course, who would have guessed, which in the end Virtue won. But after the matchup, Junichi Gushigan stormed the ring, started to attack Cam Harris. Virtue was not about to let that happen, got back into the ring and saved his friend. Last week here on Shockwave Tag Team matchup, though, despite the efforts of Troy Colt to keep the rest of the Jackals away from ringside, ended up getting himself ejected. Still, in the end, the Jackals able to defeat Cam Harris and Blake Virtue. But now the odds will be fully evened here tonight. Jalen McLean, obviously too busy in the back, licking his wounds after defeating Joey Bacon earlier tonight. Took a lot out of him, though. I'm sure he won't be a factor in this one. Junichi Gushigan, Rakeem Sparks, and Oliver Croft. Looking to usher in a new era, and to do so have to take out the old guard. None too happy with the return of Harris and Virtue here to CMV. Old dogs, they say, trying to come back to the yard, claim their territory, but too little too late. The Jackals own this yard now. The Sin City Savior, former global champion, who at Mount Violence made his return in the men's Royal Rumble matchup. And despite the fact that he wants the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship for himself, as does Blake Virtue, they made it clear a couple weeks ago that no matter what happens, they will always have each other's backs, and that's been the case over these last couple of weeks, and right here tonight, exemplified in this main event matchup here. Back at Ascendance 10, it was Cam Harris who walked into that fatal four-way matchup as the global champion, but did not leave the same. That's the dilemma that Troy Colt walks into at Validation, of course, minus Jason Spade. Hopefully, there's still time. There's still a week until Validation. There's a chance Jason Spade might swoop in and sleep with Pat LaFave or something to get himself added to the championship matchup. You know, fingers crossed. Blake Virtue, who of course also made his return in the men's Royal Rumble match at Mob Violence, also wants nothing more than to be world champion once again. Man, I wish we could see this matchup right now. I'm ready for it. We only have to wait one more week. Validation, Los Angeles, California, Blake Virtue's hometown. Also a former global champion, obviously. Has never held the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, though. Something Virtue's wanted to add to his resume for a long time. But before he gets down to business at Validation, time to back up his brothers. And this fight against the Jackals here tonight. And last but not least, Mr. No Days Off. The man who, if he can find a way to leave Validation still the undisputed world heavyweight champion, obviously the odds not in his favor in a triple threat matchup, but if he can get the job done, he will tie Justin Saint's record for most defenses of the undisputed world heavyweight championship, 6. And then, of course, have the opportunity to go on and break it altogether. But that's looking into the future, man, and there's no guarantee Troy Colt can walk out of Validation still champion in a triple threat matchup where he won't even have to be involved in the decision to lose that undisputed world heavyweight championship he loves so much. The biggest match of Troy Colt's career at Validation in just 1 week against 2 men he considers his brothers. The dream match finally happening. So here we go, the Dream Team in action. Trios Tornado Tag Team matchup in our main event. Referee rings the bell, and at least we don't have to worry about Murphy not seeing a rope break in this matchup, because there are no rope breaks. No countouts and no disqualifications either. Trios Tornado Tag Team matchup, man. Obviously, as you can see, that means everybody acting at the same time. No actual tags necessary. The odds finally evened after these last 2 weeks. We see Troy Colt immediately try to go after the knees of Junichi Gushikin. Virtue with a German suplex to Raheem Sparks as Cam Harris gets taken down by Oliver Croft. Yeah, Troy Colt already locking in the Anaconda Vice. Brothers wasted no time trying to end this matchup. Keep himself and Harrison Virtue as fresh as can be heading into Validation. Raheem Sparks already incapacitated at ringside. Is not a good sign for the Jackals here in this one. Hooks the arms there. Gushikin just called for a dragon suplex before launching Sparks overhead. Virtue there in the background with some knee drops, looks like to the left leg of Oliver Croft. Back suplex to the drop Gushikin as Croft is rolled to ringside. But Troy Colt just watching Cam Harris do what he does best here. Enthralled for a moment. Oh, Virtue just accidentally struck Troy Colt with that knee. Obviously it wasn't intentional, or was it? What is Colt doing, man? He's just watching everything. Virtue trying to go to the corner there. Thinks twice, though. It's going to happen in a matchup like this. Chaotic tornado tag team matchup. There might be some miscommunications here and there. Virtue going to throw Sparks into the corner. Cam Harris, big clothesline to take down Croft. Snake eyes for Sparks. Gushikin takes out Virtue as Colt goes to the top rope. Could be Phoenix Splash time, yes! Nails it. And Oliver Croft could be dead to rights here. Ooh, Colt's not going to go for the pin, though. We're going to make the Jackals pay here for what they've done over these last couple of weeks. Virtue going to put Gushikin up on the top rope. Big right hook, and another going to knock Gushikin down to the outside. Colt's just having himself a good time here at the expense of Oliver Croft. Cam Harris up the Brett's rope. Stalking Sparks here. Looking for what? Oh, Colt's going to intervene. We're going to go for it anyway. A little double axe handle DDT combo. Virtue. GTS into a German. Turn around, Murphy. 1, 2. Kick out by Croft. Oh, but the double knee face breaker to Sparks. Blake Virtue always having that need to win, but a 2 count only there. Back suplex, Colts back into the ring. Croft has been busted open. I have to imagine off that knee to the face by Virtue. Pushkin back into the ring now. Shin breaker. And by Colt to Croft. As Virtue with a pin attempt here at Rakim Sparks. Might be in trouble. Junichi Gushikin breaks it up. Croft is looking like he's in La La Land right now. He's definitely taking the brunt of the offense. Breaks up that pin still, though. He's going to pay for it. Forearm to the back of the head, drops him. Another pin attempt here as Cam Harris looks to hit the jackpot. On Rakim Sparks, though, denies him with a forearm smash. Troy Colt. 330 slam and another double knee face breaker. Double pin. Oh, Gushkin kicks out. Will Sparks, or is this one over? Uno, dos, tres, the Dream Team dominantly picks up the win here tonight in our main event. They kicked some ass. That was one-sided as it gets. The Jackals got run over here tonight. Harris, Virtue, Colts celebrating a great win here tonight, but this won't be what we see at Validation. Only one of these 3 men will be standing tall when all is said and done as the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.